It's Jesse Winchester, your Rockville Braves. Suddenly it's 2019, but if we take a synopsis of a 2018 14-game winning streak, 24 wins, only 9 losses. That's the lowest, tied with the lowest amount of losses in the league to date. Goals against, the best in the CCHL. I think you're tied for 7th. Goals for, especially teams middle of the pack. Your comments?
Yeah, you know what? The start of the year was incredible. Guys are firing on all cylinders, and you know, we've assembled a good group. We've encountered a little bit of adversity in the last little bit with some injuries, and then some departures of some key guys to tournaments like the World Junior A Challenge, the Eastern Canada Cup, which is all well deserved, and exciting opportunities for the kids who went there. And now Christmas is in the rearview mirror, and it's an exciting time to get back to the rink. It's January. It's cold outside. There's not a whole lot to do, so the boys should be excited coming to the rink, putting in the reps and competing, because our schedule is going to ramp up here in a hurry.
Yeah, and you say about the schedule ramping up again here. The Braves, I believe they played the least amount of games in the CCHL, 35, and you've got 3 or 4 games in hand. I'm sure it must be similar to the way it ran. Is it the way I haven't looked ahead, the way it functioned last year? All of a sudden, it was February last year where you end up playing about 11 or 12 in 22, 23 days.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fun time too, because less practice. You're running on adrenaline, kind of a pro lifestyle. Coming to the rink, quick practices, just shoring up small details, but just having fun playing. So we're hoping that the busy schedule into the new year and then into playoffs helps us peak at the right time, and we plan to make sure that we do.
You mentioned pro lifestyle, maybe an interesting segue into that, where now all of a sudden, from the NHL days or whatever, you're into January and February, the complexion of things really changes.
Yeah, you know, the league gets faster. It gets harder. The guys are firing on cylinders. Teams have owned in on their systems, and it makes the game all the better. So it's harder to solidify yourself as a contender, and our guys are all aware of that. And I think the returning guys from last year excelled when the games got tough, when we piled them on, and they like the high stakes. So we're expecting the same thing in our group this year. They're great kids. They compete hard on most days, and you know, we're certain that with the right prodding, we'll be able to make a push come January, February, March.
A formidable foe, maybe a little deceiving this evening, that the Canada Lasers in town. They're around the 500 mark. But they're pretty explosive, Jesse. I mean, I think they got the 3rd best goals for in the league. Goals against, I think when I was checking, it's 9th. But no Ceta, Sleeth, Posey, Markhauser on the back. That power play, they're a kind of an offensive juggernaut.
Yep, and that's the message we've delivered to the kids already today, and in practice the last 2 days. You know, they have arguably the best line in the league, firing on all cylinders. Very dynamic, exciting to watch, and it's going to be up to us to be on the right side of the checks tonight, managing the puck in the most meaningful areas of the rink to ensure that we can neutralize them, and then it's about us going at them and having them in their zone. So that'll be our plan, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, 4th meeting of the season. You won the first 2, the first one comfortably back in September, but you lost the last one 4-2. In Canada, and I believe if memory serves me, when we talked about that, you were a little concerned about the effort in that game. Yeah,
we were. We didn't show up for 2 periods, so and that was during a time where we were a little bit up and down, inconsistent anyway. So you know, we've put that one behind us. It's a new year. It's going to be rusty coming out of the gate, I think, just having had 10 days off. But it's about how we play and the intensity and the enthusiasm we bring tonight. And hopefully we can manage the start, because they played last night, and then get into the game and then really take it to them.
Thanks for doing this. As always, good luck tonight.
All right, thank you.
Jesse Winchester, your Rockville Braves.